embrace yourself. That's basically it. No one could do that for you. And you will see, if you embrace yourself, the rest will take it easier as well. Maybe not in the beginning, but you know, if people are telling you what to do when it comes to the way you eat, because that's also the second house. So maybe there is a change of eating pattern, because, and it's in Aquarius, maybe a bit more alternative now because something happened and you realize, I need to change that. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it takes some time to embed the new diet or the new way of living. It takes a bit of time. Again, when Mars goes direct at the very end of August, things will go smoother. What is after Capricorn? Aquarians, this is your, wow, there's happening. So this is such a strong eclipse for the Aquarians. If you are an Aquarian who's got degrees at 25 degrees of Aquarius, you won't feel it that much. If you are an Aquarian that has planets between 0 and 10 degrees, or maybe 12 degrees, you will feel it a lot. Especially if you're having, for instance, a moon, an ascendant, or maybe a rising sign bang on 4 degrees, well, your life will change. That's it. Your life will change. There's again an ego death going on for the Aquarians. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because some of what you identify yourself with, maybe you identify yourself with the doctor that I am, the astrologer that I am, or whatever, the teacher that I am. That needs to go. A part of you needs to go. Maybe you are too attached towards a part of you that needs to go. Or on another level, it's about your physical appearance. Maybe you're doing this and you're doing that for the physical appearance, and maybe you need to let go of certain things that are not healthy anymore, maybe too obsessive or whatever. And that is what's going on with you. But of course, with an ascendant having there, to a lesser degree, the moon and the sun. But if you have an ascendant, it's really your whole life that is that has an impact here. So it's your health. Again, why? Because Mars is involved. So there could be a health issue as well. If you're an Aquarian, you're not having health issues at the moment, it's not about your health, right? But if you do have health issues, go to a doctor, go to several doctors, go to a classical doctor, go to an alternative doctor to figure things out. Because after this period when Mars goes direct, you will be stronger. If you do it step by step in the Aquarian way, if you laugh a little bit with it, if you're not too attached to your illness, but you're detaching yourself a little bit. Because sometimes, certainly in Western society, we don't allow ourselves to get ill, or we do allow ourselves, but the environment says no. You have to detach yourself from that. If this is the thing that is happening to you, detach yourself from it. You know, they are not walking in your shoes. If you're having a certain illness, sometimes it takes time to beat it, and you will, because Mars is there. But it'll take time. So surgery and so on could be happening. And if is it a good time? If you will have to answer that, you know, tailor-made, of course. But there's a lot of surgery happening when Mars is in the first house, and with eclipses, it can mean fatal, you know, it's destined there. But consult an astrologer if you're not quite sure about that. But anyways, whatever happens to you, Aquarians, don't fight it. Don't fight it. Don't fight, because there's a part of your identity that needs to go. And it's a huge one, because you're very detached very attached towards it. But you will feel so much better after this process. And then last but not least, for the Pisceans, this is happening in your 12th house, and this is the house of the Pisceans. So just like the Virgos, you will do well with this energy, because this is all about detachment in itself. And if there is a sign that has learned about detachment, it is a Piscean. So this is all happening in your 12th house. Let's start with the challenge. The challenge could be that you have a bit of difficulty of finding rest and finding some peace there. Maybe you're not sleeping good, you're a bit restless. Then it is like it is. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to be obsessively, oh, I need to sleep. That's not gonna work. Just let it as it is. Do your best. God does the rest. And it could mean that your dreams are very, very vivid, very lively, and that you're doing a lot on a karmic level, on an unconscious level. I know this is a bit otherworldly that I'm talking here, but this is the way it is for the Pisceans. And I'm hoping, yeah, the video is already way too long, but anyways. So for Pisceans, I think you will do well with the energy. There's a lot of cleansing going on for you. A lot of letting go, absolutely. Focus on your day-to-day health and on what you can do and on yourself in a physical matter, in a mental matter. But there could be a lot of old karma that comes up and you say, where the hell does this comes from? Probably formalize, because that's the 12th house where we store everything that we don't know or are not conscious of. So I think, you know, if it would have been a Virgo, it would have been very, very difficult to deal with. But because you're a Piscean and in itself your temperament can deal with that already a bit better. So it could be very interesting to work behind the scenes too, when you're working in hospitals, when you're working in prisons, when you're working like a writer behind the scenes, and that could be very good energy because it's very, very active there. But I think for most of you, it's about losing some old habits and some old baggage from lives and lives and lives before you. And it needs to go. So trying to go with the flow there, that if things go away, it's a good thing. So these were the eclipses through the 12 houses. I hope it was helpful. Get in touch when you need to, if you want a reading. I wish you all the best, and I hope the Red Devils, the football, you know, I'm doing a bit of a humor here. I don't know if a lot of people think this is good humor, but anyways, I'm going to detach myself a little bit tonight and watching the football. Of course we're gonna win. Kevin De Bruyne, my same name. Maybe he's family, who knows? He's also had the red hair. But anyways, I think they'll win. I think they'll win. It's probably gonna be Belgium, England, maybe on a Sunday. Anyway, these trivialities, they do matter in life. Every detail in life is significant. It's the Aquarian speaking here, because everyone is significant. Everyone is unique. Everyone is as important in life, because this is essence and this is not form. Having said that, I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.